So the Five of Swords for me is the bullshit card. It's bullshit arguments, you know, and if this is you, stop it. Don't do that. And certainly don't do that to yourself. There is no truth here. This is about ego. Now, this could be conflicts that you may be dealing with internally, or this may be something external from somebody else. But either way, seeing the Five of Swords is, it's bullshit arguments. It's arguments that don't need to be happening. Bullshit conflict. The Five of Wands to me is a little bit more milder than this one. This one's a little bit rough. So now you are coming in with the Six of Pentacles, needing to be open to giving and receiving. You know, the Six of Pentacles is also about, you know, receiving what is owed to you. But I really feel like this is a need to be open here. Needing to be open to, you know, especially with the Lovers falling out, receiving love, rather than being caught up in bullshit arguments and conflict. But, you know, the Six of Pentacles, it's about giving and receiving regardless of your status. You know, in terms of like money, but you know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that though either. But to me, it's like you needing to, especially with the Lovers falling out, needing to be open to giving and receiving love. Now, what is crossing you is Justice. Yeah, wow. So, seeing Justice in the Five of Swords, you know, immediately I feel like you needing to make amends for past issues, especially with redemption. Justice is about that fairness and that balance, right? Being the sign of Libra, that's exactly what that is. And then not only that, but cutting through the bullshit of the Five of Swords. This is about making amends for past wrongs, but you know, again, that's you doing it internally. It's not exactly you needing to seek it from somebody else, because, you know, it's one of those things when you talk about the word forgiveness, right? In order to receive that, you need to give that to yourself first, even if you're looking for forgiveness from an outside source or from another person, right? You have to be willing to forgive yourself, and Justice is saying to make amends for past wrongs. But it's also saying that the wrongs that have been done to you will be amended as well. The Six of Pentacles is saying that you need to be open not only to receiving love, but also receiving that forgiveness and that redemption. Man, oh man. The conscious mind, the High Priestess. Now, I have to wonder here if maybe some secret things aren't going to come to light here. But seeing this is what the conscious mind is focused on. Sorry, guys, I'm like trying to figure out where to put the card. I hope you guys can see this. The High Priestess is about tapping into your intuition. And for Cancer, absolutely. Water sign, emotional intuition. This is hidden things coming to light, you know. You'll receive the answers that you're looking for. You may have to put in some work here to get to them. But, you know, this is unknown knowledge being made known. And you really tapping into, you know, your psychic abilities, your intuitive nature. And trusting in the unknown, in your intuition. So, you know, there may be some hidden things coming to light as far as the bullshit arguments goes. And again, you know, with what you pulled in the oracle cards, secrets coming out. Secrets coming out. The subconscious mind, the Four of Pentacles, but you're hanging on to them. If there are things that you are hanging on to that you don't exactly want to be known right now, it's like the subconscious mind is keeping them locked up. You're not wanting to release any of that. Which, you know, I mean, is understandable, right? But there comes a point where the truth is always known. My mom used to say to me that the truth will set you free. And looking at that card and looking at that locked door and, sitting on that chest and keeping everything down, it so makes sense, right? Especially if there are secrets that are like needing to come out right now. But the subconscious mind is like, nope, it's staying locked up for right now. And, that could be for good reason. If there are things that you are hanging on to that you might not want known right now, then really, it's up to you to decide when those things will be brought to light. But, I feel like with the High Priestess being in the conscious mind, it's like you're wanting to bring them up and bring them out, Again, the truth will set you free, especially when it comes to the bullshit arguments, right? Because there's no truth there. And really what we want out of the Five of Swords is truth, not ego. Man, oh man, Cancer. There's some difficult things going on here. But, with the Lovers falling out, this could have to do with a love situation. Now, the past coming through, the Four of Cups. Now, I know I've seen this before for you guys. It's boredom, emotional stasis. And that may have to do with the things that are being kept hidden right now. The Four of Cups, here immediately I feel like, it's like it's almost like you're waiting for the right time. You just keep waiting, you keep waiting, you keep waiting, right? And again, being in that emotional funk. So the Four of Cups is one of those cards where, you may be waiting around for something better to happen. And what's being offered here is the Ace of Cups, but it's like you're not seeing it. And is it because you don't want it? Or is it because you're just not seeing it right now because you have so many emotional issues going on? But it suggests emotional issues from the past coming through. Like, man, oh man. I can't imagine, what's being kept secret right now that is causing you to feel like this boredom. Man, Cancer. I feel like you're just in an emotional funk. And again, with Quest and the Four of Cups, those two are kind of like hand in hand because feeling like, something better will come along and that's when my life will begin, right? And wanting something better than bullshit arguments and then having to keep secrets and... Man, oh man. Okay. Your next move, the World. So this is going to come to an end. The World is good to see as your next move. There's going to be this feeling of completion when it comes to, the emotional issues that you're dealing with. And again, to me, the message here, I feel like, is the truth will set you free. Whether it's you speaking your own truth or you receiving the truth about a situation involving conflict and bullshit arguments. Either way, when the truth is known, there's going to be this feeling of completion. The World also has this feeling of like this joyful celebration because it's a new beginning as well. It's the very end in the majors, but it's the start of something new, which leads into the Fool. So to see that, again, it's like whatever is brought to light is going to really, truly set you free. Especially with the World sitting there and then Justice next to it. Fairness and balance. The unknown being made known, right? It's like your subconscious mind, though, is like hanging on to it right now. And it's just saying that it's going to be up to you to find the right time to have these things come out. But in the past, there was definitely some emotional issues and feeling like maybe you received something less than what you expected, you know? Like it just wasn't quite right, and you're like waiting for something better to happen here. Especially out of this. But I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, you know, and looking at redemption and then seeing the lovers fall out, you need to be open to receiving forgiveness and love, because, you know, it will set you free. With the World, absolutely. Now, the Queen of Swords. The way that you see yourself and the way that others view you. The Queen of Swords, I like her, but immediately I feel like, you know, this is somebody who has been through some pain. You know, a lot of times people see her as like, you know, the really bitch, the bitchy bitch, right? But for me, it's more, this is somebody who, you know, is highly intelligent, but there's a part of them that is, you know, stuck in the pain. Like, you know, she's open, but she'll kick your ass if she needs to, you know. And this could suggest you being, you know, having that logical, critical thinking, but, you know, negating your emotions when it comes to this situation here. But, you know, it's like, again, hanging on to pain, right? But the World is saying that this is going to come to an end. It's going to be a huge, like, ending to a cycle happening in your life. I mean, you know, that's the big thing with the World. But, you know, the restart, it's going back into the full, it's beautiful. I feel like some of you have been through some pain and you're like hanging on to it. Especially with the Five of Swords, you know, it's bullshit conflict, secrets coming to light, needing fairness and balance, needing to be open to receiving forgiveness from yourself and then receiving love on top of that. Man, oh man. Okay. In your environment, the Devil. The Devil and the Four of Pentacles seem to be popping up quite a bit. Hanging on to something, chaining yourself to something that's no good for you. And it may have to do with emotional issues and bullshit arguments. Because, you know, again, with the Four of Cups, being in that emotional funk and being bored. You know, and then hanging on to painful things. Which is why I feel like you're being represented by the Queen of Swords. And the Six of Pentacles is the energy that, you know, you want to be coming in with when it comes to receiving that fairness and balance, that love, that forgiveness. Wow, Cancer, you've got some difficult things going on right now. Seeing the Devil in your environment is a warning to you that, you know, you need to be careful about the limiting things that you chain yourself to. You know, again, the power with the Devil. You can release yourself from it. That's up to you. It's up to you. You're going to have to decide in April when secrets need to come out, as far as, like, you know, if you're needing to speak the truth about something, or, you know, deciding to release yourself from the things that are limiting you and holding you back from receiving forgiveness and fairness and balance and love. I mean, man, oh man. But it is truly in your hands. It is truly in your hands. Either way, you're going to feel a sense of completion. And it being the World is good. It's good. Your hopes and your fears. Ooh. So, the Queen of Cups. This, to me, you know, I mean, the way that you view yourself and the way that others view you, right? I don't see this as another person coming through. But your hopes and your fears, seeing the Queen of Cups, I feel like this might have to do with another water sign. So, like, some of you may have, you know, a relationship with another water sign. The Queen of Cups is, emotionally intuitive, and this is also you being emotionally intuitive, especially with the High Priestess there, because Cancer, absolutely. Absolutely. But this could also have to do with another water sign, and secrets involving another water sign that you may be in a love situation with. It's possible. But as a hope, this is about you being emotionally intuitive. As a fear, this is about you getting emotionally caught up in bullshit. With the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords, yeah. Now, if this has to do with another water sign, this is about you, needing to make that choice about letting these things come to light, because, with the Four of Pentacles being in your subconscious mind, I can't help but, and I mean, both of them, that's you, that is definitely you. Things that you're keeping, but not only that, but somebody else may be keeping from you. The Devil sitting underneath the Queen of Cups, I worry about, because, there's two ways to look at it, because you've got these two queens and the Devil in between, right? It's like chaining yourself to pain and past painful thoughts, or chaining yourself to somebody who is creating it, But again, as a hope, this is you tapping into that emotional intuition that'll help guide you through what is going on with that Five of Swords. Because again, the Five of Swords being the overall energy, it had that been any other card, this wouldn't be so bad, I mean, even with the Devil sitting there, but seeing the bullshit, seeing the Devil, seeing the Four of Pentacles, this is some tough stuff. You got some good things going on for sure with the High Priestess Justice in the world. But, again, with what you're pulling in the Oracle cards, you have to be open to receiving the things that, you truly deserve. And what you deserve is fairness, balance, and love. Rather than bullshit, secrets, and boredom. Okay. And the outcome, the Five of Wands, you know what? We're pulling a clarifier on that, because that's just shit. It's shit. The Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. You've got three queens going on. So to me, this is saying that there's definitely some competition going on with somebody else, and it may be a fire sign. And it has to do with the security in your life. Seeing the Ace of Pentacles is like there's an opportunity here for you to have security in your life, right? This is financial gain. It's money coming through. It's, new work opportunities, things like that. But to me, it signals security. And I feel like somebody's messing with that, because here you have the Five of Wands and then the Queen of Wands. Seeing her with the Five of Wands, no good. No good at all. And this could be a fire sign. And I feel like maybe this person is the reason why there's bullshit fucking arguments going on, because the Five and the Five, yeah. And not only that, but I feel like they're competing with you in regards to security in your life. And it could have to do with another water sign. I still feel like that might be another person. The good thing, though, is, with the Five of Wands sitting there, for me, it says that, you come out on top. For me, the Five of Swords, it's bullshit all the way around. But you come out on top with the Five of Wands. Sorry, guys, I had to take a sip of wine with this one. Man. So, With the devil in your environment, you really need to be careful about what you're chaining yourself to. If it involves another person in a love situation right now, I feel like maybe there is some unbalance going on and you're wanting that fairness and that balance. And, not only that, but I feel like if you are keeping secrets or if another person is keeping secrets from you, there is a need for redemption and forgiveness. And, the whole walking your talk, right? But then on top of that, too, with Quest, you know, I kind of have this feeling like maybe you guys are wanting to walk away from a situation because it's too much. There's too much bullshit. There's too much conflict. There's too much competition. There's somebody meddling with your security, is what I feel like. And you're coming off as the Queen of Swords. Like you're hurt. You're hurt and you're done with the bullshit. Quest is like, again, my life will begin somewhere else. It's now you are on the path that you were meant to be on, but there's like there's this feeling here where it's going to be up to you to make that decision to let these things either come to light or to be forgiving of other people around you. I mean, how far are you willing to go for love in your life with everything that's going on with another person meddling, bullshit arguments, secrets, keeping things hidden, hanging on to painful things. You know, you guys got a lot of shit going on. April's going to be a little rough. But justice crossing you is saying, and the world being your next move is saying that, there's going to be a completion to all of this and that there will be fairness and balance. Justice is not blind. The universe will correct these things. But I feel like you're going to have to deal with another person who might be meddling with the security that you have in your life. And that security may be involving another person. People, there's people. You've got, with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, it's, conflict with people that are around you that have to do with your love life is what I feel like. With the lovers falling out, somebody's keeping secrets. And I feel like, you may be too, but then there's a part of you that's like hanging on to past pain as well. Having to deal with bullshit conflicts that are making you feel blah emotionally. You're wanting fairness and balance and you're wanting this completion. And again, there's this feeling here where it may have to do with another water sign.